about these? What about these? Cause just wait till a few people come on the chat there, so we'll just wait a few is going on. Big up everybody. Just a wee chit chat here, just a wee general chit chat about here. How's all doing anyway? Just wait till a couple of you jump on the old chitter chat, you know. Somebody's in there, somebody give me a thumbs up, sound check, all that. Jilly Willy, how's the sound, love? How's the sound? Davey Wilson, how's the sound, folks? Good thumbs up, air check. Foxy lad, sound all good, thank you. What about these? Just wee chit chat here, we catch up here of the madness that's been happening over the weekend and all last week. Michael, Jim, what about these all? Hope you're all doing well. We're going to stay on this here for about an hour. So folks, any questions for them at Mike? Alright, Belfast, big up, yo. As you see, there's been a couple of videos out there. I'll get into that in a minute. Air check, big up. I still haven't sorted the PayPal. It's not about that anyway, so it's not Ayrshire, but thank you anyway, Ayrshire. Belfast Barbie, big up, man, big up. I'm just waiting a couple more coming on the chat. Hope you're all alright. Finny, big up, man. From Dublin too, big up at Dublin, up the Dubs. Finny, you know 420 audits? I'm sure you know 420, Finny. David Nick. As far as I know, David Nick, Stevie's still in prison. I haven't heard anything else. Your number one fan, well, the real Slim Shady, please stand up. Jill, thank you, Ayrshire Chick. Anybody can share my content, I don't care, share it away there, like, you know what I mean? Murray Beach, do you ever come to Derry? Murray, here's the thing, Ghost, Psycho, Ghost, big up. The thing is, mate, I'm meant to be going to Derry, well, I can't say it, but I've been promising Alan, big up, not an army, mate, just me, you know, Raven Dark. The thing is with Derry, like, I will be up there, so I will be doing May down and the other cup shop up there as well. Might get the drone up over it, you know, but I will go back to the police stations because I promised everybody at the start when I started the channel that I will do every police station in Northern Ireland, so I will. Hunter, big up, thank you for joining. I will keep that promise, folks. I'm just getting sidetracked here, folks, with different stuff. You seen that there, guy getting removed by the police the other day. That's just, I was actually on my way home, so to speak, and phone call, bang, get up the East Belfast and California, big up, Dunkirk. Yeah, so I'm busy, just can't get a minute myself. I'm actually run down on, to be honest. I'm run down on, but I have to keep the content coming, man, because it's up in here. It gives me something to do, it keeps me busy, so it keeps me seeing, even though I am seeing to a certain extent. Fountain, man, let me see. David Nick, but you're welcome in the fountain anytime, no bother, David, thank you. I was actually down in Bondorn a while ago there about A40 audits there, and we done a wee video on a girl from Derry who was actually knocked down and killed by a guard car in Moncrana, Murray Beach. It was very sad video we done, actually, very sad. Went to the guard station and stuff just after Christmas. Thing is, I lost my SD card out of my camera, and A40 had to put the material together for me, the video for me. But I put the video and I had to take it down again. Ninja, what about you? I had to take the video down because people were saying the information was given out wasn't accurate, but the information I was given, yeah, bless that girl, the information I was given was from family members, so it was, you know, but so I took the video down, reworked it, corrected a couple of things, and put the video back up. But yeah, I have been down through Derry, London, Derry, and I will get back down there, so I will, 100%, I will cover all the police stations here in Northern Ireland, I will. promised you all that at the start. Yeah, what a mad weekend, man, what a mad weekend. Covering the Palestinians who tried to be civil. They tried, but they failed the game. They failed the game, man. The abuse I took over the last year and a half from these peaceful people was actually stupid, man. It's actually stupid. Like, keep coming at me. Like, so next time I started pressing charges. Next time, like, I started pressing charges, man. I've had my phones broke, phones stole, phones broken 2 different occasions, and yeah, and I went to the, well, obviously I'm going to report damage, like, assault on me, like, and it's always coming back from the PPS that doesn't meet the doesn't meet the evidential test or the public interest test. I'll go back this again. If it was me breaking phones and assaulting people, I'd be in cuffs and back in McGabry and McGilligan, you know, right? What's this here? People highlighted the homeless problem was first class. Yeah, well, the thing is, mate, like, you know what I mean? I know what it's like to be homeless, but I don't know what it's like to be on the streets. I'll be honest with you. It was something different, so it was CG. It was something different to do, you know what I mean? And it did actually pull up my heart. Them people lying on the streets with problems, you know what I mean? Everybody's got their own wee problems, you know what I mean, up in here, whether it be whatever, smoking, whatever. Cheers to you folks, first one on the night, want to crack it open. Had a long day today in Belfast, man. I've been working on something here for a long time. As I said, I need your support very soon, folks. But I was in Belfast today. Oh, what have I done here? Oh shit, man. Sorry, folks. I don't know what I've done here. Yeah, I've been in Belfast here today as part of an ongoing investigation that I'm doing at the minute, like, and yeah, finding some more interesting stuff today, like, learned a wee bit, so I did today as well. I will bring all this to you and how everybody is getting shafted. Everybody is getting shafted here, because people are being lazy. People are putting their trust into people, and it's just ridiculous. So it's just ridiculous. Jill would know what I'm talking about, Jilly Willy, but she can't really say, and I can't really say at the minute, you know. But it's going to be an eye opener. So it's going to be an eye opener. Like, I'm not sure, still something. Alex, yeah, man, yeah. Here's the thing, man. Like, everybody has their own wee thing, you know, and they're not bad people, you know, they're not bad people. They get caught in the vicious circle, wrong with the wrong people, nothing else to do, only take drugs, take drink to get their day through, to blank out psychological stuff and all, you know, to try and forget. There's your check back up. Yeah, folks, so just a wee, I have a couple of things coming up here. I've got a video out tomorrow night about the parade on Sunday there, the Palestinians down at the docks, down at the waterfront, and they welcomed us. They welcomed us. They said over their PA system, there's guys here, blah blah blah, with cameras. Let's welcome them. They all give us a clap and cheer and all. Put the hand up, I turned around the guy who said it over the microphone, actually fist pumped and said to him, look man, have a good day, let them respect you for doing that, you know what I mean? But in the same breath, I was assaulted again, you know what I mean? People threatening me, people going as far to say is, I'm a paedophile. No, definitely not. Guys say you're a paedophile, so they're criminal record now. These guys will just say anything, you know what I mean? Fucking crazy, man, crazy. Like I'm saying to him, show me my criminal record. Fucking brownheads, man, absolute brownheads. Like, a guy said to put the camera down, he'll fight me. He was beating a bass drum at the time, a big drum. He had his face covered up. I have pictures of him without his face. He said to me, put the camera down and I'll not there fucking. And I went, nah mate, it does go like that. He says, that's me, I can tell you what it is, mate, keep your slabbering up. I'll beat you like that drum you're playing, you know. you know. But tit for tat, man, imagine calling people sex offenders. Wow, man, that's fucking low. That's low. Then you get your usually war cry on Sunday here from these peaceful people that I'm walking around filming your kids. Yeah, I try my best to keep kids out of shot. If I notice a kid on my camera, 9 times out of 10 I will pan away. We're not there for that. I was actually on the Palestine page there last night, the Facebook page. Cheers everybody. Cheers. First beer tonight. I was on a Palestine page last night, Belfast Solidarity. What they were saying was about us guys, me, Freedom Dad, and McBurnham on 17, running around the cameras, filming kids. Can we not stop this? And people wrote, one of the Palestinians wrote one of the chat that they're allowed to film. It's lawful to film, but I don't know about kids. So I jumped in. This is me. Yeah, you can film kids if you want. You know what I mean? There's no law against it, but we don't do this. Then I turned around and said, if he needs any advice in the law on their comments, give me a shout and I'll gladly help him out. But anyway, somebody else has jumped in on their Facebook page and said, why don't we follow them around and start playing music over their videos to try and get it cut. But it doesn't get cut, man. At the end of the day, I don't care if they play music. At the end of the day, I don't make money. But here's the thing. So I wrote on their page, by the way, that would be harassment. So it would follow me around playing music. That would be harassment. You can't get a criminal record again. So the advise you not to. There was a couple of stupid other comments about it, and so I'll let them go anyway. But yeah, so this is what they're going. This is the tactics they're planning to do, is play music over the videos, which doesn't affect me anyway, folks. As I say, we're not monetized anyway. I don't make money, so they can play music anyway. You know, doesn't matter to me. But if they start following me around playing music, it is harassment, man. Nathan Bell, big up. I'm going to go through the chat here and waffling here a minute. William Burns, big up. Raven Dark. Yes, that's what I said as well too. Ursher as well. I actually said on it, if you don't want to be filmed and you don't want your kids to be filmed, don't bring them to the protests, you know what I mean? Gary, apparently AI can take it off YouTube videos. Here's the thing, mate, as well. If there is music in your videos anyway, different ones live streaming, but if I was to make a video where there's music in the back, if I put like a wee pause every 4 seconds, the video will still get monetized, even though it's not about that, you know. But yeah, so this is the dirty tricks that are going to go down next. Shazzy Bird, big up. Hiya everybody. You're wondering that writing is there. Don't worry about it, it's just wee notes I need it today, like, so it is, so, but you can't make it out what they are and what they mean, so I'm not bothered about that. So yeah, so yeah, something big coming up next week, yeah, bit apprehensive about it, to be honest with you, because it's me, and I'll be safe anyway, you know. Any questions there, folks? Any questions there? As I say, that video will be coming out tomorrow night. With Freedom Dad was spat on. Freedom Dad has his video out. A guy actually spat on Freedom Dad. I missed it because I was looking the other way. And the policeman was too busy trying to get Freedom Dad's details that the perpetrator got away into the crowd and disappeared. Now, we had pictures of him anyway, what he was wearing, hat and all, but the policeman was too busy trying to get Freedom's dad instead of just going and grabbing your man. Because when the guy got in my face and I removed him, the different guy, the sergeant seen it, and I said to the sergeant, I want to press charges, and the sergeant took him away to the side and got his details straight away, then came and asked for mine. So PSNI, basically let the perpetrator go, the guy who spammed Freedom Dad's face, which wasn't good, but we have him on camera. Yes, Sandy, yes, big up, man. Always looking after myself, man. I'm run down, man. I am actually run down, man. I haven't stopped here in 2 to 3 weeks, mate, to be honest with you. I haven't stopped in 2 to 3 weeks, but thank you, William. Yeah, I haven't stopped, man, to be honest with you. But I need to keep getting the content out and backed up with content, of content here from 2 to 3 years ago, folks. And it's actually time consuming, folks. It is time consuming. Like people say, just walk out, do a video, stick it online, and away you go. But there's a lot more to it. Like I've answered over the last 2 weeks, maybe 2,000 messages, Facebooks. Thank you all for your support too, by the way. I thank you all for your messages and all that, but it is hard work, it's grinding on me, man. If I had hair, it'd be white and a wee bit less, you know. So yeah, so just having a couple of wee quiet ones and then just going to bounce on for an hour, see how everybody's doing. Theo, big D, man, big up, hope you're doing well. So yeah, I thought on Sunday there, I think it was Sunday, yeah, I thought on Sunday that how Palestinians were going to be cool. Actually the guy who came at me in window, man, big up, mate, big up. I'm burning myself out, mate. The guy who came at me outside the Leonardo Hotel and I shoved him out of the way. I met him at the Lagan parade on Sunday there, and I actually said to him, mate, look, blah blah blah. I actually fist pumped the guy and said, look, no hard feelings. And he says, this is what he said. He says, look, he said, I can't remember you assaulting me. I never assaulted him, I just defended myself. So I fist pumped him and said, look, I'll forget about it, but don't come in my space again. Then he's tried to start an argument saying that he never come into my space, but I can let it slide, man. I'll fist pump him and move on, you know what I mean, man. But falls back to the same thing, like these guys are saying I assaulted them, like, but he can't remember. Stupid. Foxy, that big up. Any time for the neighbour's wife. Love thy neighbour's wife, man. Not her wife, man, not his wife, you know what I mean, mate. Mate, I haven't got time for nothing, folks, you know, I haven't got time, mate. I was meant to go somewhere last night, and I ended up, I was uploading a video for tomorrow night, Wednesday night, 6:45. And the thing is, man, it took me, the video itself, man, it took me I had to do it 3 times because it kept corrupting. So there was 3 odd hours putting it together, 3 hours putting it together, and it corrupted every time, so I had to go and redo it. Then the internet was messing about, I'll say, the internet was messing about, so signal was coming and going, so it was corrupting again and had to be reloaded. So this is a slight wee problems we have, like, but we got there in the end. Just have to title it. I have it advertised, well, I haven't got it advertised, I have a couple of posts up, a couple of pictures about what happened, but I will probably get it advertised here tonight for tomorrow night here now. But yeah, imagine the guy spat on you. Well, Freedom Dad, fair play to Freedom Dad, like, somebody spitting on you is not nice. It's the lowest of the low. Thank you, Archer Chick. Someone spitting on you, the lowest of the low, man. It is the lowest of the low. And I'll say to big up the Freedom Dad for not reacting to that. You know, they want the reaction. Here's the thing, we've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. I filmed these clowns for, I think it's close to 2 years now, and I've never put a foot wrong yet, you know. Oh man, yeah. Any questions there, folks? Sir, go ahead. Spin the wheels, as you say. There's that as well, Ursula. Big up everybody. What's in there? 113 the chat there, folks. Get them thumbs up. There's only 44 and 44 thumbs up there. And the rest of them are all 106. Everybody's jumped out. That's strange. So yeah, in Belfast today, educating myself a bit today, so I was. But and here William, BD, big up there, sure, yeah. I have a fair idea what you're talking about, and I hear sure, right. You know. What's my main source of income, mate? Can't say on this, mate, to be honest with you. Can't say. But I have savings, mate, you know. Can't tell you what I do, what I don't do, you know what I mean, mate. I got by, put it like this, I got by. I see Freedom Dad was in Ballymena today. I think Freedom Dad has a video coming out later on here, folks, so he has. So when I end this live, jump over to Freedom Dad's channel. He's a video coming out. I think he was in around Ballymena today, chasing a story about a young mother and her daughter being approached by men in a van. So Freedom Dad has that video out tonight. He probably will put it out after this live here, so he will. So remember here when I bounce off this live, to bounce over to Freedom Dad, because I think he's putting a video out and it's very, very interesting. Yeah, Lindsay Brown, give me Lindsay, L-Y-N-S-Y, I think it's spelled that way, or sure, I think it's spelled a different way. Lindsay Brown, I always saw him shoot Lindsay Brown out, so they third play to be Lindsay, lovely girl. Foreign men in a van, Foxy, apparently mate. Yeah, folks, I have to cover a story here on Thursday. Alan, no bother, man, no bother anyway. 100%, mate. You know where I am anyway, I'm usually in County Antrim, mate. You know the crack. Yeah, what was I going to say there? Oh shit, man, I lost what I was going to say there. So yeah, so what about the old man the other day, Roy, in East Belfast there, stuck the cameras up round the fold, round the nursing home, by himself, out of his own pocket. Old age pensioner paying for cameras to protect the residents in East Belfast, mate. That's crazy, man. Gonna have to follow up on that story if anybody's seen the live the other night. I'm gonna have to follow up on that story, me and Freedom Dad. Yeah, and it's gentleman, yes, me gentleman. I hope Roy's alright. I hope Roy's alright, because he spoke out a whole lot of home truths. So we like, I just hope he doesn't get himself in bother up there and they fucking try and affect him or try and shift him for speaking the truth. And you heard him yourself, he passed all that information on to police, councillors, even to the Clan Mills Housing Association himself, like, you know what I mean? And he's getting nowhere. It's crazy, man, but it just shows you, man, that nobody really gives a fuck no more, you know. In respect to the young man, I was going to say, man, in respect to the young man, Roy, like, again, brilliant, man, for a pilot lad, you know. Yeah, sure. Yeah, East Belfast, yeah, Roy doing the best he can, like, God bless him, like. For a pilot, we need more Roys in the world, man, you need more Roys in the world. As you say the other night there, folks, I tried to keep everybody off camera as best I could, man. I tried. What's that? Christy, KS. Broadbox, big up, man, big up. All good, mate. Just burnt out, mate. I'm actually burnt out, mate. I haven't stopped in 2 or 3 weeks. It's good for me getting out and about. It's good for me getting out and about in the air and filming and all, but I'm burnt out, mate. Burnt out. Thank you. Burnt out. Big up Box too. Big up, man. Respect to you, mate. Yeah, so in Belfast all day today, man. I'm catching up on interesting stuff. I didn't see Nolan today, no. No. Links, big up, links. All the way from the USA. A Facebook request coming through. Yeah. In Belfast all day, here, there and everywhere. Educating myself today, getting good pointers from people today. Stuff I didn't know about. Stuff they didn't know about. Swapping information between each other, bits about law, points of law, how this works, how that works and all, you know. I will explain all this here to you for the next week or two, so I will explain all this here and I'll open your eyes to law. Shipty Shan, big up from Montreal, what a baby, how them? Fucking knackered. Absolutely bollocks, man, but I thought I'd come on, give you a wee shout, say man, I haven't even had a beer, I'll be brutally honest with you folks, I will be brutally honest with you. The only usually time I have an outsider that is when I'm on talking news. Any other time I don't really drink, that's being honest with you. I haven't got a local, I don't fucking go out and, you know what I mean. And if there's a lot of respect for you, mate, I schooled him. Well, I actually kept the FD right the other day there, like, so it did, like, yeah, I like him, man, I'll try and help anybody. Biggest gangster, CJ, biggest gangster in the country, or the pillars. Oh, I 100% check. Yeah, me and Freedom Dad were somewhere the other day and he thought he's going to get arrested, but I told him, as me, it's not an arrestable offence. He says at the end of the day, if they go to try to arrest you, it's meant to do the talking at the end of the day because they know who you are. The crime's not that serious. And this is me, there's no necessity to arrest you because I know who you are and you've got your details. At the end of the day, you will go in for a voluntary interview under PACE 10, you know what I mean? There's no need to arrest him, but he didn't get arrested anyway, they didn't even say anything to him, but he was actually breaking it, so to speak. So kept him right anyway, but the police never said nothing anyway, so there was no necessity to arrest him. Because he could have come in for a voluntary interview since the police had his details, but there was nothing said. And I just twigged on me this morning, so it did, in relation to the matter, that he didn't even do anything wrong. He didn't even do anything wrong, there you go, and he was worrying for something. So it only twigged on me the other day, but I'm not going into that. But yeah, so as I say, man, if I can help anybody I will, you know, anybody, you know. So we have suspected of a crime or stop evidence of offence for an arrest. Yeah, well the thing is, mate, I actually thought he did, but he didn't. He actually didn't, mate, he didn't, like, he was there, but he did not commit the offence, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? But he was there, but he did not commit the offence. Thank you, thanks. Yeah, I was going to say something else. You get me, Ninja. Yeah, so as I'm saying, I'm burnt out here, I'm actually burnt out. I have a video tomorrow night, I'm going to put one out on Sunday night on the data breach outside Musgrave, man. This is a serious data breach, like, I told you about it anyway. I'm going to get that video out probably for Sunday night for you. And to be honest with you folks, I need to take a week off. I need a week off, man. I need a week just of fucking downtime, man. I need a week of putting my phone away. I do, man, I do. But then again, I'm busy the week after again, man. Thank you, Ayrshire, thank you. Anybody got a time checker? I haven't even got the time on me there. I'm going to get a wee time check. I haven't got my other phone with me. Five past. Cheers, Ninja. Thank you, love. Yeah, yep. That's what I'm saying, folks. You know, I spent about 4 hours last night trying to sort of video out last night, and it kept corrupting. And the internet was funny about too. Once it was uploading to YouTube, the internet was fucking coming and going, so that was corrupting the video again. So about 5 hours for one video, which will be coming out tomorrow night. Carter Sterling, big up, mom. Cheers for your Facebook, mate. Cheers for contacting me through Facebook, mate. But I'll talk to you again over that, mate, you know. So yeah, there is a few things coming up here. As I say, AFD Freedom Dad there was in Ballymena today. They're interviewing a mother and daughter, as far as I'm aware, and the video will be coming out here later on. So when this live finishes, please jump over to AFD's page, Freedom Dad's page, Freedom Dad 73. I missed that comment there. CJ, what's the people going to do if you take a break for a week? Don't know, man, just roll back to the start and watch all the videos. It was 350, 60, 70 videos, 370 videos. And if you jump back to the start, man, that's about 3 years ago, you'll see I've learned a lot from back then, man. I've learned a lot from back then, like. So Foxy, man, I haven't even been out fishing, mate. I haven't even been out fishing either, man. Should do, mate, should do. But yeah, man, mentally I'm alright, man, but my body's drained, man, so it is. You watched all of them, big up, follow man, big up, mate. I have a TikTok page here, so do CJ, all its ANI, look. I'm going to have to get it up and running with shorts again, so I am, because they're some good shorts you can rip out every other video I have here. Like, I'm sleeping in by not getting the TikTok page running again, you know. You're a legend. I watched all your videos and all your best YouTuber can. Thank you, man. Thank you. Fixing, big up Fixing. Burns, Fixing, Jelly. Slumley Snammers, Jelly. I was with Jelly today. Me and Jelly were in Belfast today. Thank you, Jelly, for the company today in Belfast. Yeah, just fixing, just on here, just yarning away here, nothing big, just talking about a video tomorrow night, what happened on Sunday there, about Freedom Dad being spat on, about me being assaulted, about me being assaulted and stuff as well, like, at a peaceful one, you know, usually shit. Mega Flux, big up Samantha. Yeah, so having a quiet one on me, folks, just catching up there, like, couple of good videos coming, and I might take a week off, folks, so there mightn't be any content for a week, so I'll be sorry, sorry if there's no content for a week. I need to lie down. Netflix and chill, some I haven't even got a TV in the house. I don't watch TV, so everybody knows that, don't watch TV. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, all my YouTube videos and stuff, I watch them on this phone. I've never even watched me actually on a big screen TV. So You know what I mean? The channel's on fire in my eyes. The channel's on fire at the minute here, like, but we need to relax. Free Graham. Who's Graham? Who's Graham? Big up Gary. Yes, Gary, keep your eye. Gary, gotta go. Gary, keep your eye. Freedom Dad's got an interesting video coming up here very shortly, so he has. I think he's going to release the video. I don't think it's going to be a premiere or anything, but he's going to release the video shortly. Beer and a J. I don't even smoke weed, Smuffa. This is a roll up. I smoked weed years ago, man, but I don't smoke it no more. I'm sure you can follow. Graham Lanham. Yeah, I don't even know who he is, Megaflux. Freedom Dad, big up Freedom Dad. 6:30 there, folks. 6:30 there. He's just giving me the timer for that video coming. Keep an eye on Freedom Dad's video coming up at 6:30, folks. From Ballymena. I think he's interviewing a couple of people who were approached by men. I think it was a mother and daughter. Who was approached by a white van. So this will be interesting. That's all I know on the matter too. So I will be watching them at 6:30. So please get over to FD once I end this live and keep an eye for his video at 6:30, please. Big up Freedom Dad in the chat there if you're still there, lad. Getting bear, alright, independent reporter. So well, that's true fixing, yeah. Thank you. David Mills. Rubber gub, mate. You'll always get a rubber gub in the crowd there, man. As I say, the guy turned around and says to me at the weekend there, he turned around and goes, he says, are you on the diazepam? Are you on the diazepam? That's me. If you have some, we'll take some. This is me, but I think these are all heavily medicated. I said again, this is me. They just get bust in. I think it's about time you were bust back out again. There was an outlaw at me with a flag, and I turned around and shouted, somebody's lost their granny, take her home, somebody's lost her granny. Yeah, be safe, Freedom Dad. Be safe, lad. Graham Stewart. Am I going or is Freedom Dad going? I'm not going anywhere, mate. Dublin, everyone loves Freedom Dad. Dublin cares. Jerome, big up Jerome. What's that? Patrick Nulty. Thank you, lad. Thank you. Trev's random raid. Big up Trev. How you doing, man? Full ash everywhere here. Full ash. What was that there? Well, here's the thing. People always say to me here that I know the whole part. People always say to me here that CJ, why don't you go to the nationalist areas? Here's the thing. Do you seriously think I'm going to be welcome in a nationalist area? Do you? I was actually going to cover a bonfire on the bonfire. I was actually going to go to Downpatrick and cover the Downpatrick bonfire. So it was the Republican Nationalist bonfire in Downpatrick. I used to live in Downpatrick years ago. I was going to go and cover that there. Only the police that day rolled up and said I'm at immediate risk of being attacked. So we had to cancel that one. But in the same breath, I don't think I'll be too well received in a nationalist Republican Catholic area, you know what I mean? But I was for doing the bonfire that night, only the police showed up and I said my life was at risk, so to speak. But and the best thing about it too, nobody knew I was going to do the bonfire. Yes, I know that I had my great granny lived up no part, mate, yeah. But nobody knew I was going to this bonfire, like even close friends didn't even know I was going to this, like the same day that I got the threat, you know. So I was going to go to a nationalist bonfire, so I was. But safety measures, no, I didn't go. Kevin, big up Kevin, thank you man, thank you. As I say folks, I lived in Dundalk. I know a lot of people, I know a lot of Catholics, good friends of mine are Catholics as well. And I hate saying that, good friends are Catholics, like, because at the end of the day, if I punch you in the nose, you punch me in the nose, we're all going to bleed the same, aren't we? Yeah man, yeah. I always watch my back man, I'm always thing. If anybody's looking at this writing on my hand, by the way, it'll mean nothing to anyways, by the way, it's all code, it's all encrypted, Call, big up call. Jelly Williamson, one of my best mates, by the way, unbelievable she is, known her since she was 14 I think, 14 or 15 year old, and respect to her, respect to Jelly Willie, actually, Jelly, when I got prison there, Jelly got a CJ audits tattoo on her arm, so respect that there, Jelly, that's how close me and Jelly are. Yeah, Jerome, we all need to stand together now, it's the time to stand together now, it's the time to stand together, like, definitely, 100%. Samantha, big up Samantha. Well, Foxy lad, mate, I know as I said last night, I was going to go up to that other throat test last night, but mate, I say I got stuck in behind that laptop last night, all night, mate, and I was doing my it was frying my head because I had to upload it, re-upload it, because it kept corrupting. So I never got out of the house, mate, and never got up the cover, because I was looking forward to meeting you again, Foxy, so it was last night. Here's the thing, I can't give away that information fully. I can't give away that information, to be honest, like. Call out the local paranormal history and them people. I'll leave that up to Stephen Nolan there to call them out, you know what I mean, man? I'll leave him to call out, you know. I'm actually, by lunch, thank you, Foxy lad, thank you, you have my number anyway, 31, hello, get on the wrong show. I'm not the near Stephen Nolan, mate, to be honest with you, that I'm not even going to entertain the guy, you know what I mean, that's being honest. I tried 2 years ago get on a show, I tried there not that long ago get on a show, so once bitten, twice shy. I'm not going to beg him, so to speak, to go on a show, you know what I mean. There was somebody said this day, CJ, one of the comments, CJ, you're scared to go on Stephen Nolan's show, he would eat you, and I text back, yeah, he probably literally would eat me for breakfast, you know what I mean, man. Bones and all. I'll always do what I do, pretty dirty bum, it's in my blood now, I love what I do. Yeah, as you say, Kim, nah, no interest, man. For him to hang up on me and try and slag me and slabber about me, you know what I mean, mate? Nah, man. He'll probably do that on our way anyway, so he will, but we'll wait and see, No teeth. Alright, my teeth are a bit stained from smoking and drinking tonight, but at least they're all mine, you know. A wee old man, I'm not an old man, I'll tell you that now, I'm not an old man. Like, I feel like an old man now the last 2 weeks. I can feel the pressure on me here the last couple of weeks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are sitting there shouting at me at the weekend there, child molester, it's on your criminal record and all. I was saying to him, how do you even know I've got a criminal record, you clowns? You know what I mean? How do you even know this bullshit? Show me. You know what I mean, man? Not a child, I'm not a sex offender, folks, by the way. I'm not a child molester. I'm not a terrorist. I have it in black and white from the police. I'm not a terrorist, in case anybody tries to go down that road. I'm not a loyalist. So I'm not an orange man, I'm me. Taking no vacancies on right. Yeah, of course you would be saying everything in this earpiece, Ravenberg. Yeah, man, see the thing is, well, for they're dirty bum, like, it could be the police. It could be the police issue, not because I actually got a solicitor onto this here at the minute here of a solicitor, like, another solicitor, by the way, this will be my sixth solicitor here in Northern Ireland. 6 solicitors I've used in the last 3 years, and I've actually had to represent myself a couple of times in court because I was being shafted, so to speak, by the legal system. CJ now is support your cause with the ball that ran nothing up for you on the show. That's your opinion, mate. That's your opinion. I tried to get on the Stephen show 2 or 3 times, it's just said, and I've been blanked, so that's what it is, mate. That's your opinion, lad. CJ, what's the video one I was shooting yeah, endgame out there, nah. Stephen Nolan, McBurnham on in the house. Folks, hit McBurnham on with a sub there, please, will you? McBurnham on was out with us guys on Sunday there. Hit McBurnham on 17 there. Good guy, wee small channel, but we all have to start somewhere, you know. Has anybody got a time check there, please? Wee time check, please. Cheers, 31, thank you. Above and beyond, thank you, folks, thank you. Here's the thing, man, usually in Northern Ireland, they don't give you a warning, they just come and do it. Yeah, Max Payne, yeah. Thank you for the time check, folks. Thank you all for the time check. So, I'm burnt out, but I'm just remembering I've stuff to do here this week, but yeah, subscribe to McBurnham on 17 night. Eamon, big up, man, we're all doing good, mate. Just want a wee catch up here about weekend, about videos over the last week and stuff, mate. Just going through it all with you, you know. How the Paddy Steins welcomed us into the into our protest, but we were assaulted all before that, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Yeah, McBurnham on, mate, I'm burnt out. McBurnham on, you know, correct, mate. Burnt out, mate, non-stop. As Freedom Dad says, like, you think it's just walk out and do a video, boom, 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 upload it. There's a lot of time because I'm behind it, but I love what I do. I love getting out. I love getting the air around me. Man. It helps the old noggin, you know, it helps the noggin. McBurnham on 17 there. If any of my mods can stick a link to his channel in there. Is Ninja still in the house? Is Brawlbox still in the house? Or if you guys are in the house, will you stick up a link to McBurnham on 17, please? Thank you if you're still about there, lads. Yeah, going down the road here on Sunday, going down the road to saying like we're filming their kids. Then they're going down the road here. I was on their Facebook page reading their comments here on Belfast Solidarity Palestine group, and they're going down the road to saying they're going to walk behind us and start playing music and start following us around. Obviously that's going to be harassment, so it is. One of the main guys on the page says they're lawfully entitled to film, can't do nothing about it. Then somebody wrote, what about our kids? And the guy goes, I don't know about this, and I wrote in below the comment, If your kids are in public, they can be filmed, but that's not my style, and it's not anybody else's style to do that. So if you don't want your kids to be filmed, and you don't want to be filmed, maybe just stay at home, you know. Yeah, see, there's other people out there like as well, like there's PSNI abusing their powers, you know, but he doesn't really cover the likes of what we cover. He's only interested in police corruption, hence his name, PSNI, abusing their powers, you know. There's me Ninja, he comes as the backup cameraman and again. There's Nathan Linus, WeDJ. He was only filming the police because they were harassing him. So yeah, there is two or three of us go out and do this. There's Belfast Prankster, but he's a TikToker sort of, you know what I mean. He just covers everything, you know. He doesn't really get in the mix, so to speak, you know. Big up 40, 142 there, smash that button there. All the haters in the chat tonight there too, all the haters please, all the haters, all the PSNI spies, all everybody, MI5, whatever, get the thumbs up there. Nobody's going to know who it is if it's the thumbs up, by the way, so stick a thumbs up. All the keyboard warriors, stick a thumbs up. Tommy Woke. Big up, man. Hit the haters, get the haters up. Any haters want to stick a comment on it, go ahead, man, go ahead, feel free. Big Ian, never. I was a kid when Paisley was about, funny enough. King Kong balls, even some people say King Kong balls, for a pity lad. Smurfa, very funny, very good, Smurfa, very good. The Reverend Ian. I was actually, I'll tell you a wee story about, you know, bringing up Ian Paisley there. We were down fishing in, was it Wexford or somewhere like that? Or Westport, we were down in Westport fishing one time. And we in the pub, it was a fishing competition, a fly fishing competition for brown trout. And the club I was in, we were invited down. It was in memory of two brothers actually who died on a lake one day out in the boat fishing. One brother fell in, his other brother jumped in to save him, and both of them died. So they had a fishing competition every year, and our club was invited down. And when we were down, we went to a pub. So we did, and we were in the pub, and a couple of guys came over and asked us, and this is fucking how long this was. Were we Paisley's men? Were we Paisley's men from the north? And all us act stupid. Paisley? Who's Paisley? Is that not a pattern? Is that not like a Scottish pattern, like, you know? Acting all stupid, but that's what it was back in the day there, that they used Paisley's men, you know. And as I say, we were down there fishing a competition for two young brothers that had died trying to save one another. Yeah, well, I made it through to the final, but didn't catch any fish in the final, but that's another story, you know. Barbecue, lad, big up. Oh, like a barbecue now again, mate. Used to have a barbecue every time I went fishing, mate. We've got ale burgers, sausages and all that, ale caper, man. I'd have now mini fry or now barbecue through the day, you know. Love an ale, no, I was going to say I love an ale sausage, but don't say that, you know. Love an ale burger. Fred, blah blah blah. Started out watching you out there, Seaport place, and I don't know about the immigration staff, but always support right to know about. Yeah, Seaport was actually a good video, mate, so it was. Seaport was a good video, mate. Your guy come out and just blocked the highway and all and tried to boss me about, and well, first of all, he got out of the car and put his hands on me, like, so he assaulted me as soon as he got out. Yeah. I'm not, mate, I'm not. I always get them out chance, no, like, just turning and begging you Nazi, you fucking loyalist and all that shit, mate, and anybody knows me knows that's not my game. Trust deep in anything we're learning, but I've lived in England for years now. It's been heartbreaking to watch my wee country. Yeah, mate, you want to try and live here, mate. It's happening everywhere, like, so I was like, as the old saying goes, we're being surrounded, you know. I don't get into too much conversations about all this, folks, you know what I mean? Like, I know other boys that jump on and go into depth and detail and all. I don't mind, I just hear just to see what you're saying, you know. Yeah, well, no, I'm not, yeah, no, I'm not. How we MOT and PSV checks, you have to, man, they check our cars, we'll check ours, you know how it goes, you know. Folks, give us 2 minutes. I'm gonna grab a beer and run to the wee boys' room. Woo! Yeah, folks, I was saying to you, or I have to take a break now. I was saying to you, or sorry if I missed your chat there, folks. Hope you're chatting amongst yourselves. I was saying there, look, I have to take a break. Is that a toaster in the cupboard? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I was saying I have to take a break, but here, to be perfectly honest with you, I have a couple of things coming this week. Just after remembering about them, I'll just have to write this down, like I say that. Oh man. But I have to do it. I've been invited on somebody's show here, and it ain't Stephen Nolan. So I've been invited on to a podcast here in Northern Ireland. So I can't say what day, I can't say whereabouts, what time, location, or anything like that, obviously. But I've been invited on to a podcast here to talk about a lot of stuff. So I have to do that sometime this week. It's going to be a good night. Anyways, it's going to be a good night. To take the, yeah, I know, but I need to do this. I need to get on to this podcast. The podcast, I will be opening up, being a bit more, what does it say, free with what I'm talking about and why I started this and what way the cops have been. So I will be going deep. I will be digging deep into stuff. CJ song, people keep their toaster in the cupboard. Mine's on the counter there, man, so it is, yeah, so, I will be doing a podcast this week, and it might actually be a 2 or 3 sitting one because of 3 odd years of abuse by the PSNI, the 3 odd years of cases being closed by the Ombudsman, 3 years of madness, man, to go through. And I say the podcast there might be 2 or 3 podcasts, like, you know. So anyway, respect to the guy who's doing the podcast for me, setting up the podcast. I'm not going to give out his name just yet, but yeah, man, working class. Can't say Emerald, can't say, man, as I would love to say, but obviously with people watching the channel now, being in danger, I can't say, man, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, like. I will be recording it as well, so it will be coming out on their channel as well. Then I'll put it out on my channel after that. So but we're going to have a few siders, but a laugh. Far then, it's all not going to be serious, you know. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. I can't say like the podcast. I don't know when he's releasing his, whatever, you know what I mean. Might be a couple of weeks down the line, you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah. Interesting, it will be interesting, like, I've been invited over to England, so I have by a few people who I've worked with before. When I say work, I don't get paid, so it's not work. I'm invited over to assist them, if you know what I mean. Go filming with them, because it ain't work, man. It's not a job. What I do, it's not a job. I don't get paid. But I always say it is like work, because it is hard, man. Uploading stuff, going to England, falling through, doing it for the love, a hobby. It's a hobby. It's a hobby. Like, my toaster burns underneath the cupboard above. Where is my toaster? Yeah, my toaster's sitting down there with a sandwich maker, radio, microwave, everything there, everything I need, man, everything I need. Yeah, Old English was lovely on years ago. I used to love Old English when I was younger. Me and a couple of lads sharing it with a straw. Yeah, that's the thing, even like, they're all paid agitators, they're all paid to try and hold us back. As you see, they're pushing us back and pushing us back, so we're not going into the middle of the vigils and the middle of the protest, you know. Tommy, everything's going good, mate. Yeah, so they're all paid to try and keep us on the outskirts. If you see in the video I put up there, they're all pushing us away. That at the end of the day, that we should really be standing our ground. But when they're sending in women, it's women that they're sending in now. So you know what I mean, man. This is the way it's always been, like the business, you know. You need to get that part so it says at least me as a coffee. Yeah, I know that, man. I know that. I keep saying this, man. I keep saying this, that this was never about the money. This was about me being abused by bailiffs at the start, and the PSNI assaulting me on my way home from my mother's house one night. So it was. To bring you what's happened here. And it was all about the Justice and Security Act here in Northern Ireland and how they abused it. Section 21 and Section 24. So it's basically Northern Ireland's Terrorism Act. So it is Justice and Security Act 2007, and the police always abused Section 21 and 24, and that's what they done to me one night when I left my mother's house. I was assaulted. I didn't have cameras on me, I didn't have a dash cam, and they slapped me about on a country road in the middle of the night. So this is how I get started on filming, basically, the police. Yeah, we do, Tommy, we do, alright, yeah. Old English 2 litres, blah blah blah. I was talking to a woman in the shop there, and funny enough earlier on, I said, they're going to ask me for ID. I said, and I went, actually, do you ask me for ID? It'll make me feel younger. And she was telling me she was 30 and she always get asked for ID. I said, but sure makes you feel good. And she's like, no, you hate it, it's embarrassing. And I was telling her about when I was 14 years old, I used to have a wee bit of bum fluff here. And so what I used to do was dip my finger in the ashtray and darken down the bum fluff. And I was getting served on the off licence when I was 14-year-old. Yeah, crazy though. Stealing terminals, not the boat itself, but this Korean stealing. Dirty bum, I cannot speak about this. I have an injunction against me. That's all I can say on that there, but yes mate, I'll be honest with you, dirty bum. I actually went to do Stenaline and yeah man, a lot of people know what happened to me, but I can't talk about that man, I can't talk about that mate. I've got the full video there to come, but there's an injunction in on me on that one mate, so yes, if you're asking, I have done that mate, I have done it. But I guess I was arrested, and fuck, I can't say too much man, I can't really say too much, I'll be honest with you. Belfast Harbour has a no filming policy in there, by the way, but it wasn't Belfast Harbour. Yep, hashtag protest, freedom of speech. But yeah, showing the freedom of speech. Just trying to catch up with here. McBurn man, yeah, the worst thing I ever did was shave that their fake ass mustache mate, and it came back obviously. Legal issues man, yeah. That's what I'm doing, they're silencing me because they do not want this content coming out, and I'll put it plain and simple. Ain't my first real lad, you know correctly. Wild man, dirty bomb, wild man. Yeah, that's the thing man, I've done. Here's the thing man, in around Belfast Harbour, right? At Belfast Harbour, I've never filmed in around Belfast Harbour, but there is bylaws about filming in around the harbour. But I was actually talking to a sergeant one day on the phone about it, because a mate of mine was assaulted by Nathan Linus DJ was assaulted by Belfast Harbour Police, and the sergeant got blood all over his coat and all. He was compensated for his coat. So I phoned up another sergeant and I said, like, if there's no cameras allowed, I says, in your harbour, you're not allowed to film, I says, so anybody coming into your harbour, would that mean they have to turn off their dash cam? And the sergeant turned and goes, you know what, that's a fucking very good point. That's me, because obviously you need your dash cam on for security, for insurance purposes, and most of the lorries now would have reversing cameras on that record. And the sergeant from Belfast Harbour actually get back to me and you went, you know what man, you're actually right. She says, we can't ask you to turn off your cameras inside your vehicle. So you can film to a certain extent for insurance purposes, you know, but walking around with a camera, I can't remember what part of the bylaws it is, but it's silly because I think every year they have a photography competition in and around the Belfast Harbour. Yeah man, the Harbour Police, they have different laws and all, so they are, and Belfast Harbour Police have a jurisdiction of a mile outside of the harbour zone, so they can only operate outside a mile of their area.